The reason I chose those two pieces, I would say they are the most close to my heart. Playing with that orchestra solo, it's everything. It's playing under friendship, but on the other hand, before you raise the bow, your right hand to start, you always have this instinct and you just thought, oh yeah, it's the Berlin Philharmonic. It's amazing, you're just on this line between, yeah, I'm part of the orchestra, my great colleagues are wonderful and supporting and everybody wish for the best and the great concert, but on the other hand it's like, yeah, now one has to, raise to the occasion. And I think this kind of, thin line in between reality, between present, I would say, the present that you stand on the stage and you have, for me, the 11 years behind me since I'm in the orchestra and the tradition of the orchestra and watching this orchestra as a kid, listening, all the recordings, everything kind of comes together and you have to just, now you have to play with it. I think the Walton concerto really pull out every possible range of sound and dynamic from the viola. The way it's written, the beginning, that it's kind of very clear. I mean, the whole concerto has, except of course the second movement, it has this kind of, it's melodramatic in a way. The whole concerto, even the major and the maggiore part, or a little bit more optimistic, it's so deep. I mean, it's like, for me, it's, I would say grounded, but nothing to do with, it's above the clouds, but the sound has to be very grounded. It's very dark, it's very deep, And I think it's amazing as a violist to have the opportunity, to enjoy the fact that you can really create this depth. It's a pleasure and it's an opportunity to show your abilities as a player. Playing the viola as a soloist is not the easiest because the register is sometimes being covered, so you really need to somehow know how to swim when you play with an orchestra as a soloist, as a viola player. In a string ensemble, in a quartet, or in a chamber music, it fits perfectly. You are like there. And this is the cool thing about my position in the orchestra. I have the orchestra, I know how to navigate as a violist, as a principal violist, part of the group, part of the score of the conductor. But somehow when you're a soloist, it's like, you need a different, phase, different mask. And I think nowadays people understand how great this instrument is. So I think this opposite, powers, the Martinů has this, fast and strong and beautiful, and of course those beautiful melodies, the melodies are, to die for. And the Walton is like the more, a little bit like, the grandfather and the grandson in a way. For me, somehow like that. It's very interesting. I mean, the Martinů has this complete optimism and fireworks and very much like just like almost not trying to, you know, if the Walton is like you go in the forest and you stop almost every meter to either smell the flowers, touch the ground, look around. The Martinů is like, you know, you just run in the forest. You don't stop. You just go for it.